Now, to tell us more about this, we're now joined via Zoom by a participating artist of leihlo sechaba, Andile Bala. Andile, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
Now, Andile, let's start with you telling us about what this exhibition is all about and how you became a part of it.
I think with children of the internet, my Shomola sent me through a DM. We started having these beautiful long conversations about having my work showing part of his exhibition. Then we started building up conversation, sharing words, and me showing him part of my entire archive. And it happened that he wanted to host me and have me.
Yeah. Now, Donna, take us through the photographs that you've produced, especially for this group exhibition.
The photograph, the entire body of work is titled God Moves. It explores the idea of freedom in online. The people that are moving on top of the black wall, some of them are moving to the mountains to pray. Most of them are batandazi, and kids. The idea is to explore the idea of African spirituality and how they connect to it.
Yeah. Now, unpack for us, if you can, the themes that are explored through this exhibition and how you've interpreted them through photographs. I mean, I've mentioned expressive culture, food and fashion, etc.
In part of my work, I'm showing much into the everyday lives of everyday people, the hustlers, the believers, the friends that are sharing a drink. So basically, I'm just exploring the idea of belief itself.
And you've worked alongside two other artists and also Mahlomola Maroba on this exhibition. Speak to us about this working relationship, how it all started and what you sought to achieve by coming together.
By far, the idea is always taking back the story to the story, which these images that we make and these stories that we create, they normally land in spaces where we can create them. So in such exhibition, it actually allows you to take back the story to the story, which is the people that are in photographs and the people that we photograph in the story that we try to tell.
Now, Andile, what can art gallery patrons expect to see and experience when they pull through to view these installations?
I wish people could relate to the work. I wish people could heal. I wish people could find hope. And I wish people could start understanding the idea of storytelling and art. And yeah. Yeah.
What is that element of healing that you hope people will experience by viewing these pieces?
The project is titled God Moves. It translated to Lutan, and we love each other and we understand each other and we show love in these words. That's where we could find the idea of just being you, be yourself, express yourself, and just have fun.
And to describe what you do as vernacular photography, tell us more about what you mean by this.
So vernacular photography is images that are built from conversations. So my works are more about conversations that end with a picture. So the idea is to archive every conversation I've ever had for future reference. So it's just a conversation that end with a picture. So I use these conversations to find myself, to learn and to get to understand South Africa through conversation and image making.
You know, every exhibition sparks some sort of conversation. So what are some of these conversations that you're hoping the patrons of galleries will engage in after viewing these pieces?
I think just stepping into the conversation about like sound of the drama. But not everyone is comfortable, and we need to be sensitive on how we approach each other, and we need to be sensitive on how we address each other. Because one girl is going through a lot, so just use these words to start those conversations. Because images sometimes they're not the facts, and images are not the truth. So good-looking images and also find themselves in a different way of the conversation I'm not trying to start. So these images and this conversation are just a way of starting to get to understand each other as a man.
Will some of these pieces be abstract, or will it be a case of what you see is what you get?
In the sense, most of the images are abstract. The reason they're abstract is because where I photograph the images, I used to go there and swim 10 years back. And we were always told, which is not really like that, so swim because women young and also the reason I decided to hide the identity of the kids, the people that are moving on top of the world, was just not to place people in situations that they're not supposed to.
Wow, interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now, give us more details on the exhibition for those that are interested in coming through to view this body of work.
So the exhibition opens on the 1st of July at 5 o'clock and it closed on the 1st of August.
Okay, Andile, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time and all the best in this exhibition.
Thank you so much and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, that was vernacular photographer Andile Bala, and we've been speaking to him about an exhibition he's participating in called Leihlo, sechaba.